Hey, yo, what's going on, players? It's your boy, Jasmine Shotman, back out here on this Madden 24 franchise mode. And we are back with another episode of this Madden 24 series. That's right, guys. We're now in episode 10. And by the looks of it, so far, this Madden 24 series has gotten off to one of the best starts you would ever see. We are now in the 4 o'clock schedule for week number 1, and we have a good one on our hands. It's an NFC North battle between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers, one of the oldest rivalries in the NFL. Now, you may think in this game that Aaron Rodgers will be out there, but no, Aaron Rodgers is with the Jets, so the Packers have a brand new quarterback in Angel Lopez. You will be seeing him on the football field for the first time, and we're going to see how he fares in his first game in the league, because he's all new to this whole NFL thing. Now, he's also new to the NFC North Division, so he knows that he's going to see the Bears twice, the Vikings twice, and the Lions twice this season. So he's getting new to all of this. Now, for Chicago, their defensive tackle, Z.J. Pickens, will make his debut in this one, and good thing it's in front of the hometown fans in Chicago. So this game should be some fun. If you haven't seen the last 9 games, be sure to go check those games out. Now, combined, we have a total of 7 close finishes so far. But in the 1 o'clock schedule, we had 6. So that just shows you that this series has been getting intense from the very beginning. But let's see how the 4 o'clock schedule shapes up. You already know we got 5 games. Just the one that we're about to get into, Packers and Bears. Then we got the Raiders, Broncos, Dolphins, Chargers, Eagles, Patriots, and Rams, Seahawks. Those 5 games are in the 4 o'clock schedule. We're going to see how they shape up. Let's see if we're going to get more close finishes like we did in the 1 o'clock schedule. So with that being said, let's head down to Soldier Field in Chicago for one of the oldest rivalries in the NFL. And the beginning to the 4 o'clock schedule. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers, an NFC North bout right out of the gate. Z.J. Pickens' NFL debut and rookie quarterback Angel Lopez's NFL debut. Let's go.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Packers and the Bears, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 24.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport, and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Today we kick off the new year with the AFC North matchup, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Chicago Bears. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Well, CD, new season is here. Lions and Chiefs got it going on Thursday night. You and I were there. What a scene that was. But now here we are a few days later on Sunday, looking at 2 teams with great expectations here to begin 2023.
It's always fun to get a new season started, isn't it, partner? Because everyone feels like they've got a shot at the defending champs. They think that they can be the new champs. And here we are getting things going. Let's have some fun.
Alright, so the Packers, it looks like they're going to get the ball first to start the game. So, which means that you will see Angel Lopez in a Packers uniform for the first time. He is looking to lead them to a Week 1 road win. And we get to have our first look at him right out of the gate. So Santos has it all teed up, and we're underway from Chicago. And Nixon takes a knee in the end zone. So the first drive for Green Bay will start at the 25. And here comes the young rookie quarterback, Angel Lopez, getting set for his first NFL start.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
All right, so the Packers, they start their first drive with a 1st and 10. And they're going to hand it off to Aaron Jones. And he's going to go down to the 26 after a gain of a yard. Now I know on the first play they was probably going to hand it off to Jones anyway. Even though Angel Lopez, this is his first NFL action, he's all new to this NFL thing. So let's see what he can do. His first pass is going to be caught by Richard Westbrook over the middle for a first down to the 37. A gain of 11.
There you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last.
Now that was not a bad throw by the young rookie quarterback, Angel Lopez. Like I said, he's getting his first crack at this. And connected with his first pass, that is exactly what he needs. Play action fake for Lopez. Throws, pass caught. It's Richard Westbrook. Back-to-back receptions for Westbrook. He's got a first down to the Bears 30.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So the Packers, they continue their drive, 1st and 10.
Down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
And they're going to hand it to Aaron Jones, and Aaron Jones breaks free. He's got a Packer touchdown. What a start for the Packers.
30 yards. And the Packers are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Now, usually Aaron Jones gives this Bears team a lot of trouble, and he gives them trouble on the opening play of the season as Carson nails the extra point, as Green Bay strikes first on the road in Chicago. It's 7-0.
And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones.
So the Packers up 7-0 early. Nice start for the young rookie quarterback, Angel Lopez.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson.
So Carlson will kick it away. And here comes Ebner.
From his end zone.
And nice return, but they're going to bring him down to the 20. So now the Bears, they get set for their opening possession. And Justin Fields leading the way.
Justin Fields.
We all knew Fields was an incredible athlete coming out of college, and last season, he unleashed it upon the NFL. Ran for over 1,100 yards and would have broken the quarterback single-season record if he had played the full season. He also threw 17 touchdown passes, and that's the next jump for him. More consistency as a passer.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down from the 20. Here's a carry for Charles Young. And he's going to be tackled at the 24 after a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. for Chicago.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
2nd and 6 now. Here's a toss left side to Young. And Young with space left side. And they're going to bring him down to the 40. And that is enough for Bears first down. A gain of 15. Now when it comes to opening weekend, you will most definitely want to get that run game going, especially from the start. Now most of the teams in this series have gotten the run game off to a good start, except for one. But at least Chicago's starting to get their running game going. First and 10 from the 40.
On first down,
Fields getting pressure. Down he goes. The Packers got him. A loss of 6. And now it's 2nd down. And Justin Fields, he felt the blitz, but couldn't get rid of it. And honestly, you can't really blame him, because if you're getting pressured like that, there's nothing really that you can do. And now Fields tries to run it, but that gets blown up. A loss of 3 on that one, but now it's 3rd down.
Before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face, because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Fields on 3rd down, pass is caught over the middle to C.J. Davis, but not enough. It's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd
So
down,
here's Gill to punt for Chicago.
right away.
So they're forced to
And
punt
this
on
one's sent
4th as
away.
this one's away.
And returning it, here comes Richard Westbrook, who is brought down at the 25. So Green Bay gets set to take over.
Offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But the two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
First down. Here's a read option. Angel Lopez with it, and he'll slide to a stop at the 36, and that's a Packer first down. Now Angel Lopez on that play, he showed that he can use his legs as well, just like he can throw.
We've already seen some make the switch. Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift.
Now not all rookie quarterbacks love to run, but Angel Lopez really just showed it there. Now on first down, he's gonna go down as the Bears pressure got there. A loss of 11 on that sack, 2nd down.
To the NFL jerseys. The lessons will continue, but this rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
2nd and 21. Lopez throwing pass caught. He's got Richard Westbrook. His 3rd catch now goes for a gain of 18. Brings up 3rd down.
After the sack on first down, they didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
3rd and 3 coming up for the Packers.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
3rd and 3 for Lopez, and the pass is incomplete as he tried to go to Williams' team, but it's 4th down.
Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And Green Bay, they're staying out there. They're staying out to go for it. Lopez, and it's picked off. Eddie Jackson comes up with it, and Chicago is going to take over. So not only do the Packers don't get the first, Lopez makes a mistake. He tried to get rid of it as quick as he could, but the safety bit him.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. As they get set to
So the Bears get set to take over after the INT thrown by Angel Lopez. First down, here's Young, and that got blown up. A loss of 3 on the tackle, 2nd and 13.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
So 2nd and 13 for Chicago.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
2nd and 13. Here's Young on the toss, and that one got blown up. The Packers defense stuffing the run so far, and that brings up 3rd down.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest.
Fields on 3rd down over the middle. Pass is caught by C.J. Davis, who gets tackled at 38, and that brings up 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball.
So here's Cairo Santos for the field goal.
But well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And Santos' kick is good. It almost ran out of gas, but he was able to nail it. So it's 7-3.
So Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game, and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you get the ball up, what's the first thing?
So the Bears are on the board.
Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire.
So Cairo Santos kicks it away. Here comes Nixon, and they're going to bring him down at the 27. So back out comes Angel Lopez.
Ready to go as they take the field. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon.
First down, Lopez, pass caught. It's Richard Westbrook. A gain of 8 on that catch, 2nd and 2.
If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2.
Looking to throw.
Lopez throws, pass caught. Williams King. And he's going to be brought down to midfield for a first down. A gain of 14.
And he picks up the first. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent.
First down from midfield.
The best part about his game has his team right.
Another play fake. Lopez throws, pass caught. It's Williams King. Back-to-back receptions for him. He's got another first down to the Bears 20. A gain of 31.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection.
Now Angel Lopez, he's starting to get used to this NFL thing pretty well. He's connecting with his receivers. Yes, he has the 1 interception, but he is for sure trying to bounce back from that interception he threw on the last drive. So 1st and 10 from the 20.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Here's Lopez scrambling out of the pocket. He throws it away. Nobody was open that time, so good job throwing it out of bounds that time. So second down coming up for Green Bay.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off play action.
Here's Lopez on 2nd and 10, end zone, caught. Williams team, touchdown Packers.
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to stretch out their lead.
What a way to enter or introduce yourself into the NFL. Angel Lopez got his first career interception. Yeah, but he comes back and throws his first NFL touchdown pass as Green Bay extends their first half lead. And Carlson, extra point right down the middle to make it 14-3.
So that drive spanned 5 plays, and the result, a Green Bay score.
So Justin Fields, he knows this is the type of deficit you don't want to face, especially in front of your home fans. So him and the Bears are gonna have to answer on this next possession as Ebner takes the knee. So here comes Chicago.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
First down for Fields. Pass is caught out of the backfield. It's Charles Young, who is brought down to the 33. To bring up 2nd and 2. And Fields looks to throw again. Down he goes. Adrian Thompson brings down Fields that time for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long.
3rd and 10. Fields looking around, gets hit as he throws, and the pass is incomplete. So 4th down coming up.
And now it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be
so here's Gill on to punt for Chicago.
Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And this one sent away, but a flag has come out as Resper is going to be tackled, but a flag did come out. Let's see what this one is. Oh, wow. So a roughing the kicker penalty on the Packers.
Wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two.
Wow.
The kicker almost feels
so a roughing the kicker penalty
but when you rough him,
against Green Bay. So the Bears, they're going to have another shot to try to get points before the half. As Fields throws this one, pass is caught by Christopher Bosch, who gets brought down to the 29. A gain of 30 that time. Now, if you're Green Bay, that is pure frustration after the roughing the kicker penalty.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Fields.
Here's Fields. Back to pass. Down he goes. The Packers brought pressure, and they bring down Fields.
The first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
So 13 seconds remain.
First half. This is 2nd and long. Fields
Second
now
and
to
20. Fields, nowhere to go. He's sacked again.
And they got him once again.
The Packers
Now a timeout
defense,
taken.
they are bringing
Perhaps a chance for
loads
one
of
more quick
pressure.
play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
So that is back-to-back sacks. So now what? So now what will Fields and the Bears do? Because now they're out of field goal range. So now what do they decide to do?
So now
Well, we'll
sack,
find that
Fields and
out.
The Bears looking at third down and long. Now on third and long.
Fields over the middle, and the pass is dropped.
Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
So with 5 seconds to go,
When I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expect
and it looks like the Bears are just gonna have to take one more shot at it. So one final play before the end of the half.
A final shot before the break.
Fields, and he got hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. And that's how the first half comes to a close. It's the Packers 14 and the Bears 3.
Down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL.
Up next, we've got an AFC West battle between the visiting Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Then, hopefully you guys have your popcorn ready for this game. The Miami Dolphins taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. Then, in Foxborough, without KJ Wall, we're going to see how the Patriots come up and play as they host the Philadelphia Eagles.
In that first half, it was the veteran Aaron Jones who had it going. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
In the first half,
All right, Coach. Thank you
so
very much.
far,
As we
Green Bay has
back
done
for
their
quarter
thing.
number 3.
They're up 14-3 right now against the Bears. Now, the Packers really got a bit lucky because if that roughing the kicker penalty didn't happen, who knows? They would have been up more than what they are right now. But the Bears will take over.
Offense set to go to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going.
So let's see what the Bears do on their first drive of the third quarter.
Has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because...
First and 10, here's Charles Young breaking free right side, and he's tackled to the 41, and that is enough for Bears first down.
They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now, in the first half, that running game wasn't all that bad, and Chicago burns a timeout.
No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Now, the Bears, in the first half, they weren't playing that bad, but they need to string in more yardage, because they weren't putting up a lot of yardage in the first half. As Young on first down with a gain of 4 to the 45-yard line.
Carey wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 6.
Second and 6 from the 45. Fields, nowhere to go, and down he goes. The Packers got him.
Taken down for the 5th
That
time
is the
this game.
5th
Multiple
sack
defenders there to
for that
cover.
Packer
I'd say it's not
defense,
panic time
and
yet,
it brings
but
up
let's be
3rd
honest
down.
about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up.
So 3rd and
So now
14
following the sack,
after
Fields
the
and
sack.
Bears looking at 3rd down and long. They'll look to throw.
Fields back to throw, and he's taken down again.
To him again.
Rashad Gary gets his 2nd sack of the game, but as a team, that's their 6th sack so far.
6 is a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers.
And Green Bay uses a timeout here on 4th down. I guess they're trying to adjust.
For the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
But Chicago though, they're gonna punt it regardless. They're gonna punt it regardless. Now the last time the Bears punted, they got lucky off of it because they got a penalty on Green Bay, but the punter was able to get rid of that one because it was almost blocked. But Green Bay will take over at the 19.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
So Green Bay have it for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. Already have an 11-point lead. Looking to add on to it here in the 3rd. I mean, think of it. Angel Lopez has played a good game. He has a touchdown pass. Yes, he has an interception. And Aaron Jones on 1st down gets a gain of 10 to the 29.
Yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the
2nd and inches.
Lopez
to throw. Pass caught. Williams King. And they're going to bring him down to the 41 and a Packer 1st down.
Put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team...
Here's Lopez to throw again. Pass caught. It's Christian Watson, who's brought down to the Bears 40, and that's another 1st down.
That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Over 600 yards and a rookie receiver, best 7 touchdowns in 2022. Not a shabby debut for Watson, but the Packers need to develop into a number 1 for one of the league's youngest and least experienced receiver rooms.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10.
So 1st down for the Packers.
Back to throw.
Lopez throws again. Pass caught. Williams King makes another grab. And he's brought down to the 15 and another 1st down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge.
Man, Angel Lopez, he is just playing out of his mind right now. Just dotting the Bears all over the football field. And he fires this one, caught. Watson, touchdown Green Bay.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball.
This man, Angel Lopez, I mean, he was just throwing dot after dot after dot. I mean, he was just making catches, just throwing perfect strikes, connecting with his receivers, as Carlson splits the upright to make it 21-3.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson.
Wow. Quite a performance out of Angel Lopez here in his
So
debut.
now
2
Carlson
touchdown
after the
passes.
touchdown,
Yes, he has the
called on
1
to send this your
interception,
way.
but he's definitely played well.
And that one will bounce
So
out the back
Chicago
of the
will
end
take
zone, so
over.
we will start here at the 25. Onto the field now come the Bears. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going
So
to try
Chicago
to pull
will
off an
take
impressive
over,
comeback,
down
it
by
has to start right
18.
here, right now.
Now,
Yeah,
if
now
they want to
get a
have
final
any
chance to
shot
get
in
out
the
of this
game,
situation, but
they're
they
gonna
also
have to get
they've
points,
got to move the ball and move it
especially
fast. In
on
addition,
this
they need to save
possession.
as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And
They'll
here's a
start on the
run
ground here
for
on
Charles
first down.
Young on
And
the
a
right
short pickup
side,
to
gets a
about the
gain of
27.
2
It'll be
to
second
the
down.
27.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
2nd and
They'll break
8
the huddle,
from the
come up on
27.
2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Fields.
Fields back to throw. Throws over the top and is batted away. And Justin Fields has only had 53 yards passing.
More chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
So 3rd and 8.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Fields, pressure in his face, throws, and wow.
They try to sneak in a deep
C.J. Davis, ain't no way that he dropped that one. And that's it for the 3rd quarter.
We are through 3
A
quarters.
21-3 lead for Green Bay.
More after this, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That is unreal that C.J. Davis dropped that one.
On 4th down, they're going for it.
So with the start of the 4th quarter, the Bears are going to go for it, and Fields gets hit as he throws, and it's incomplete, and the Bears turn it over.
Unable to convert, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
Wow.
Let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't,
That is a heartbreaker. And here's Aaron Jones running left. He's going to get a gain of 4 to the 23-yard
A
line.
gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell.
2nd and 6. Lopez wide open. Pass caught. Richard Westbrook. Touchdown Green Bay.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers are closing in on a winning start to the year.
And if you want to talk about welcoming yourself to the NFL, that is a big-time moment. 3 passing touchdowns for Angel Lopez in Week 1.
Exactly what every team in the league dreams of, winning your season opener.
This is unreal of a performance.
For the rest of the season.
Now Carlson for
So
the
here's
extra point.
Carlson. Extra point is looming, and he's got it. And it's 28-3.
Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position.
So here's
2 plays
Carlson.
later,
He'll kick this one away. And Ebner is not going to return that one, so that's going to be a touchback.
So we will start here at the 25. The Chicago
So the Bears,
offense set
they
to
will
get
take
started.
over.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not
Man,
translated
I
into
gotta
week one
tell
because they
you,
have not
this
been
was
particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these
this
fans
was
just
a really
kinda
bad
beside
start. I'm
themselves
not
right
even gonna
now.
lie. This
Fields
was
and the Bears now
this
with
was a
first
very
and
bad
10
start
at their
to their
25-yard
season.
line.
They just haven't played a good game. As Fields lets this one fly and it's incomplete. So the struggles continue.
Major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
2nd and 10. Fields again.
Fields looks to throw again over the middle. Pass caught. It's Bosch. And they're gonna bring him down to the 47 in the Packers territory, and that's a first down.
A gain of 28 yards there and given the first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now,
I mean, you gotta understand, Justin Fields knows that his team hasn't played a good game, so he's gonna have to try anything he could possibly can. Fields again, throws, pass caught, it's Bosch again. And they're gonna bring him down, this time to the 17 of the Packers. And another first down.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing, and if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So here's another first down for the Bears,
So the big
this
play
time at the
means just like that,
17.
they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
The Bears' first trip to the red zone. Fields throws, caught, Moore, touchdown Bears.
DJ Moore from 17 yards out. And the Bears are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. And this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that.
So Chicago is finally into the end zone now, here in the opener. As Cairo Santos splits the upright to cut the lead down to 18. It's 28-10.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick
So
this
here's
one away.
Santos to kick this one away, and Nixon is not going to return it. So the Packers will come back out to take over.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL.
First and 10 from the 25. Here's Lopez trying to run the option, but that one is going to get blown up. A loss of 2, second down.
They've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Lopez.
2nd and 12. Lopez throwing across his body, and it's picked off. Jalen Johnson with the pick, and Chicago is going to get the ball back. Now if you're Angel Lopez, that was a bad throw. But he had Williams King though. If he would have just set his feet and thrown it, he would have made the catch. But unfortunately, he throws the interception, his second so far in the game. So the Bears, they have a chance to cut the lead down further, as Young gets a gain of 7 on that first down carry to bring up 2nd down.
7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Back to throw. Fields.
Here's Fields. Nowhere to go. Down he goes.
They got it.
And that brings this one to the 2-minute warning.
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
So now it's 3rd down and 9 from the 14.
Come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Fields.
Here's Fields. On 3rd down, throws, pass caught. It's Davis. Touchdown, Chicago.
A 13-yard touchdown. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score
So Chicago have scored back-to-back touchdowns now. Now the lead is starting to cut down short.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
So now the Bears, they're not done yet. They're still trying to fight. They still got some fight in them. It's now 28-17 now.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the end result is a Bears touchdown.
And now with under 2 minutes, the Bears are going to go for the onside kick. And this one is going to be picked up by the Packers.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that
So
one,
Green Bay will take over.
Slim and none.
But the Bears, they still have 2 timeouts. So they definitely have to use those in this type of situation. First down, they're going to hand it to Aaron Jones, and Aaron Jones is not only going to pick up a first down, he's going to force the Bears to use one of their timeouts.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
But the game is not dead yet. Bears still have 1 timeout in their disposal. They hand it back to Jones. And they're going to bring him down to the 33 to bring up 2nd and 7.
Their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
So now the Bears have no more timeouts. So anything could possibly happen here. But let's see what they come up with. Let's see what they come up with. And Lopez tries to run the read option, but that one goes in the wrong direction. So now it's 3rd and 10.
A lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
3rd and 10. Lopez throws, and the pass is incomplete. And it's 4th down. So here's Carlson for the field goal. And Green Bay calls a timeout.
As they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
And their coach has them staying out there. What a surprise.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
This is a big surprise. As Lopez throws, pass is caught to Westbrook. He's got a Packer touchdown. And that could possibly seal it.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers have
I guess Green Bay knew what they were doing. They wanted to put the pedal to the metal, as you could say it.
Leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
And I'm pretty sure with that touchdown, that ought to seal it.
After his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series.
So with 1:06 to play, I'm pretty sure that score right there from the Packers, that basically just sealed their Week 1 victory right there. Now, plenty of people were kind of surprised about that call, but it was a gutsy call. 4th and 10, and Angel Lopez finds Westbrook for the touchdown. That's Angel Lopez's 4th touchdown pass here in Week 1, and now it's 35-17. Now, unfortunately for the Bears, it looks like now, after that touchdown, I'm pretty sure that basically just sealed the Bears' fate. As here's a deep shot by Justin Fields, and it's picked off. And it's Dylan Carpenter who takes it, and that is definitely going to do it now.
defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
I mean, the Bears they just had to do anything they could possibly can to try to get points because they know in that situation they needed points, but the interception happens, and Green Bay, what a start for Angel Lopez and company. They come on the road to Chicago, and they're gonna get the win. And Chicago have no more timeouts, so they can't stop the clock. As Angel Lopez takes a knee, but you got to give a lot of credit to rookie quarterback Angel Lopez. Yes, he had the 2 interceptions, but he threw 4 touchdown passes. So that is another good result for him. And because of that, his debut in the NFL is a success. As Lopez goes down to a knee one more time, and the clock is going to run, as it is going to be a Week 1 win for the Packers. A 35-17 win against the Chicago Bears, who gave it everything they had. But give credit to Angel Lopez. He puts the pedal to the metal at the end of the game to seal it.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1, and to come through with
and Angel Lopez just welcomed himself to the NFC North. But don't forget, he still has 2 other teams to play in the NFC North. This is just the first out of 3 teams to play in the NFC North this season.
One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Green Bay, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon.
Now, I can say about that performance, I'll say that, like I said, Angel Lopez just welcomed himself to the NFC North. Not just the NFC North, but he has let these teams in the NFC know that he is here, and he is here to perform. He came out with the right intensity. Yes, he had the 1 interception. Yes, he had the 1 interception earlier, but then he threw a second one. So yes, he did have 2 interceptions. But think of it, he had 4 touchdown passes. So that is a good result. 4 touchdown passes. Even though he had the 2 INTs, he still was just throwing dot after dot after dot after dot. And to me, it's like the Bears just couldn't answer for him on the defensive side, and especially at the end of the game when the Bears had no timeout. It was 4th down. Plenty of people was thinking that the Packers are gonna go for the kick, but Angel Lopez tells his coach, "Coach, I want my offense back out here. I want us to put the pedal to the metal." And then what does Angel Lopez do? He gets back to pass and finds Richard Westbrook for the touchdown and clinches the Week 1 win for the Packers. So the Packers kick off their season with a 1-0 start. What a performance. It was a great performance for the Packers. And because of that great performance, they kick off the season with a 1-0 start. And in their next game, they'll be on the road again, but this time they're going to go to Atlanta to take on the Atlanta Falcons in their next game. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they will fall to defeat here in Week 1. Now they will have an opportunity to bounce back off of this loss when they head to Tampa to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And with this result here, the 4 o'clock schedule for week 1 is now officially underway, with the Green Bay Packers getting the road win in Chicago. Now, if you enjoyed episode number 10 of this Madden 24 series, go ahead and drop a like on this episode right here. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. So then you won't miss another episode on the channel and you'll be alerted for when I post on the channel. Now, the 4 o'clock schedule is going to be continuing because we have 4 more games left of the 4 o'clock schedule for week number 1 before we get to those primetime games. The next matchup is an AFC West battle. The Denver Broncos. They already know they got a new running back and a new head coach. They're all making their debuts as they host Jalen Glass and the Las Vegas Raiders in the next game.